Is it Warren Buffett or Bill Gates? Which one the richest man? Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Here it is, the so-called white man, Bill Gates, is the known richest man in the world. But the so-called white man is such a good humanitarian, but Haitians over there eating doodoo pies.
Bill Gates also, he's for depopulation.
Oh yep. Yeah, like the brother said, he's also for depopulation. Basically, he feel like there's too many people on the earth. He basically saying there's too many people on the earth, and we need to get rid of some people so we can save ourselves. Ain't no so-called black man or no so-called Latino or Native American come up with a concept like that.
Georgia guys.
Yeah, the Georgia Guidestones wanting to depopulate the earth to like 500 million. They didn't conspire that. It was a so-called white man. Because he think that he God, man. He gives you different laws. He gives you different different dietary laws. He let you choose what kind of gender, what kind of features you want your child to have. He tell you what's legal and what's not legal.
I seen this video the other day. One of the brothers put it up. It was a transgender relationship. It was a dude who grew up changed his sex to a woman, and a woman grew up changed her sex to a man, and they got together. So then they wanted to have some kids. So she ended up impregnating him, and he had the baby.
Hey, man, that's confusion, man.
They got pregnancy pictures of him being pregnant and her standing behind him.
And he looked like a male.
And he looked like a man. And she was talking about, it was the worst experience of my life. You know, my body was telling me one thing, but my head was telling me another thing. She didn't want to go outside.
It should be the worst experience of your life.
A pregnant man. It's just not a man.
Yeah, exactly.
And the interviewer asked me, he said, how do you guys have sex? He said, we have sex like everybody else has sex. So basically, she's popping him.
Exactly, man. That's confusion, man. It's too much confusion. And the so-called white man, he's the one that allows that. You was born a woman? You want to be a man? I can help you. Give me some money. What's the point of changing your sex if you want to have a kid?
What's the point of changing your sex if you're going to be with the opposite sex?
Exactly. What was their ethnicity?
They're both white, Edomites.
And they all for it, man. Like I said, nobody, you didn't, man, huh? Hey, ain't no telling, man. Ain't no Negro, Latino, Native American get together like, man, you know what I'm saying? We should allow people to be the opposite sex through surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy, he's talking about a full body transplant. So Dan, you're gonna be able to change anything. They talking about basically putting another head on another body. And then what? Let's say this place continue about 100 more years. And they do this full body transformation, or whatever you want to call it, in a couple years, because it said it's about a couple years they'll be ready. Then when you read the scriptures, in Revelation, when it say that his feet was burnt, let the Ghost Rider go by. Then when you read the scriptures and it say that his feet was burnt with brass, they were like, yeah, he probably had translate. Yeah, exactly, man. Because that's what they do, man. People mix technology with back then, and it's just too much confusion in this place, man. And the Most High is frustrated. That's why the time is speeding up.
This place is a freak show, man.
Right.
Second Ezra chapter 4, And verse 26. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel.
Yeah.
But the world,
Hey, even nowadays, the more you search on Google, you find out all kind of different stuff. That's why all this information is coming out. Because it's like every day, more wickedness is being conspired, man. How can we turn this place upside down even more? Now, like, eventually, all 50 states going have same-sex marriage, man. If the Most High don't destroy this place before, but if he allowed them to go a few more years or whatnot, all 50 states gonna allow same-sex marriage. And you got people talking bad about where the guy at in LA or California? Where in California? The guy who trying to had a petition to
California, they get enough signatures that they can start killing homosexuals,
Yeah, exactly.
and transgenders.
You know everybody's gonna be against him, man. Because nowadays people have come to the mindset, oh well, I ain't gay, so I ain't worried about the gays. You're not thinking about your child though. You know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking about your child growing up, going to school, seeing a gay couple, and thinking that that's okay. Because now, hey, you can teach your child at home, man. But you gotta remember, Esau got them about, what, you got August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Hey, Esau got your kid about 9 to 10 months out of the year. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. So, and they just completely indoctrinating them with what they want them to believe in or what they want them to feel comfortable with, man. They talking about there's no reason you should teach a two-daddy or a two-mommy house to grade schoolers, man. They don't need to learn that shit. The only learning that they need to get from that is the fact that it's wrong. That this is a God-fearing country like they say they are.
Or listen, no gender children. Just let the kids grow up and be whatever gender they want.
Oh yeah, even that. I'll fucking disown minds, man.
That's confusion within itself. You're gonna be a homosexual. Boy, girl, I want to be a girl. I like the way they dress. You know what I'm saying? You be a fucking
I
faggot.
got a little boy, he was running around in a tutu, a pink tutu, like an army shirt playing with trucks with a Barbie driving it.
And I was just about to say, that's what they call like a boy. Or it's hashtag like a boy or hashtag like a girl. Man, I believe they got both, but basically it should be okay for little boys to play with Barbies, and it should be okay for little girls to have Hot Wheel cars and shit. I mean, but even in common sense, if you see a little girl with a Hot Wheel car, you like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, something like that. But if you see a little boy with a Barbie, you like, got them ready to cuss him out, man. Because in nature, boys grow up to be men. But in this society, boys grow up to be all kind of shit, man. Transgenders, fucking homosexuals, bisexuals, man. Why? Because Esau's he allows that, man. And the crazy thing is, you can just see all of this on the internet. And then little kids will be like 10 years old with a goddamn Facebook page. And they can be friends with any goddamn body, and they see all kind of videos on there, man. Then they start to think that stuff is okay. That's because parents, they just let their kids do what they want to do nowadays, man.
It says, for the world hasted fast to pass away, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come.
Yeah, and with this world, it's hard for people in the world or of the world to really grasp that the Most High is only going to save his elect from the destruction of America. Now the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that do get destroyed what's the word I'm looking for? Dang, I can't think of it right now. It's in first Proverbs, first chapter. Calamities. Yeah, now the calamity that's coming, like race wars, martial law, you know what I'm saying? The chip, which is gonna consist of starvation, proving your faith. When all of that come about, you know what I'm saying? The Most High is only gonna ride for the elect, man. But the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that get caught up in that just gonna have to wait till the next go round. They gonna have to die, feel that sting of death, you know what I'm saying, to be reborn in the kingdom and be a low-level person, man. And most of them gonna be on the same level in our kingdom as they is in this society. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have, you know, food, money, houses, and you know, they necessities, but you're still gonna have it's levels to it, man. You still, now the prophets that the 144,000 the elect, they gonna be the big dogs. They gonna be your new P. Diddy's and your new Jay-Z's and your new Lil Wayne's, but in complete opposite, and I mean by righteousness. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be the ones that people look up to. And they should be, man, because it's a spot that they deserve for what they did for the Most High. Like it says, man, they stood stiffly for the name of the Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Says, for this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities.
Yeah, man, this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. We just talked about the different fucking things you can do as far as sexuality, or your sexual orientation. You bisexual, you're transgender,